Hello everyone, welcome back to Man United Fans Voice. This is 𝗦𝗡𝗏𝗧. Although this is supposed to be one more match reaction video, this time for the game against Southampton, it is not going to be that. Because I do not see any reason to sit here and once again try and analyze the same things for the third time in a row. So this is going to be a match reaction video that's not actually a match reaction video, but it is a video with my thoughts on a few basic things that I believe have brought Manchester United to this point and where we go from here. I can't even tell you how much I wish I am wrong, but I honestly can't see this season getting any better for us. Maybe playing against stronger teams will bring the best out of us, but I just can't see that happening. Although I really hope it does. All I want from Manchester United is that they sort out the next manager as soon as possible, so that manager, whoever it is, has enough time to plan and build his squad properly. And I hope that after all these miserable, failed years, they finally give the freedom to the next manager to build his own team based only on football-related criteria. I really can't see how we can get in the top 4 places this season, so if we don't manage to do so, I personally prefer if we don't have any European football next season. I think it is much more important with a new manager to have more training days in between games than it is to play across Europe against teams we probably haven't even heard before for the Europa League or the Conference League. At the moment, Manchester United have 2 strikers in their squad. One striker was bought on the last day of the summer transfer window of 2020 and he was bought as a backup option. And the other striker was bought on the last day of the summer transfer window of 2021 and he was bought for reasons that none of them are good enough for any properly run football club. He was bought because A, he was very close to joining Manchester City, B, he has an enormous commercial value, and C, because he was the perfect PR stunt. Now, of course, I do not have the football knowledge of any Manchester United manager or coach, but Manchester United have used a formation, a tactic, this season that doesn't require any of those 2 strikers. Against Chelsea in London, under Michael Carrick, United played a 4-3-3 system with Bruno Fernandes as the false 9. I repeat, I am not pretending to be something I am not. I am not pretending to have more knowledge than Ralf Rangnick or any Manchester United manager or coach. But if I was asked what I think is the best tactic for Manchester United right now, I would choose that one every single time. Like I've said multiple times before, I am a Manchester United fan. And as a Manchester United fan, when Cristiano Ronaldo came back, I was ecstatic. I spent a lot of money to be there for his first game back at Old Trafford against Newcastle United. But the truth is that at the moment Cristiano Ronaldo is a big problem for United. And he is not a problem just because of his bad performances. He is a problem because since he came back, everything seems to be about Cristiano Ronaldo. When he is scoring goals, everything is about Cristiano Ronaldo saving Manchester United. When he is not scoring goals, everything is about Cristiano Ronaldo being a massive problem for Manchester United. When he got subbed off against Brentford, everything was about Cristiano Ronaldo's reaction to being replaced. We all do it. I do it now. You do it. Everyone does the same. Everything is about Cristiano Ronaldo. And that might be very good for Manchester United as a business, but unfortunately it is not good and it is not healthy for Manchester United as a football club. This is just a personal opinion and a personal feeling, but I just cannot see how any of the managers who is rumoured to be the candidates for the Manchester United job would look at Harry Maguire and would think, yes, I want to continue with this player as my main central defender. And in my opinion, that is the main reason for why Harry Maguire is playing in almost every game he is fit to play, although his performances for months have been appalling. Because the club know that they will probably need to sell him in the summer, and they are trying to keep playing him in order to raise his massively dropped transfer value. Ralf Rangnick builds teams. In order to build teams, you need to think 10 steps ahead. He will be already thinking about the summer and what needs to be done. And he will try to maximize the value of one of Manchester United's most expensive assets. With all the reports and rumours about who will be Manchester United's next manager, I am once again already seeing so many fans do exactly what they should not be doing. Debating, arguing, and already judging the next manager if it is not the choice they think is the right one. Have you forgotten who owns Manchester United? Have you forgotten that every single manager we've had after Sir Alex has not been allowed to do the job that any manager is actually hired to do? How can your main focus now is to try to find faults and negatives about the manager that you don't think is the right fit? How can your main focus be to compare Ten Hag to Pochettino or Rodgers or Luis Enrique or any of the names that have been reported? How can you think that that is the main problem? Have you been in a coma for the last decade? I don't believe it will happen, but I hope that things for our next manager will be different. And whoever that manager is, if he wants to bring a player in, he will be allowed to bring that player in, regardless of how popular that player is on social media and how many shirts he will sell. And I also hope that whoever the next manager is, if he wants to let a player go because he doesn't think he fits his plans, then again he is allowed to let that player go regardless of the social media and commercial value of that player. But like I said before, I hope, but I don't believe those things will happen. If there was ever a scenario that said that if the team that finishes last gets the most money, our owners would do anything possible to finish last. Those are the people that own Manchester United. And people on social media are arguing about who is better, Pochettino or Ten Hag. When are you going to wake up? I am certain that if you asked 50 different Manchester United fans about what is Manchester United's problem this season, you would probably get 50 different answers. But one popular opinion seems to be that United are unlucky. Many fans say that last season United were very lucky to come from behind and win games so many times, and that luck has simply now run out. Now, if United last season had won many games coming from behind by scoring in the last minutes of the games, then you could argue that that is luck. And you would also argue that this season we are unlucky if we conceded a goal in the last minutes of the games with not enough time to react. But none of those things is true. Most games United came from behind to win last season. They scored goals with a lot of time still to play in the games. And most times United have conceded a goal this season. We have done that with almost a half of a game left to play. So although definitely luck is an element of football, Manchester United did not win games last season because of luck, and Manchester United are not failing to win games this season because of luck. Like I said, this was a match reaction video that wasn't actually a match reaction, but it was a general opinion about everything that is going on at Manchester United and what probably should happen from now on. I would love to hear and read your thoughts and your opinions about these subjects, so please let me know in the comments below. Thank you once again very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Again, glory, glory, Man United. Goodbye.